Hi everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new here, welcome back to my channel if you are not new. Today I am giving you a CAS video for the founder of my Whimsy Stories Legacy challenge. So this is a challenge that I'm really excited to start with, and it's supposed to be something that I can alternate between Not So Berry, and it just keeps me from getting bored with just the one thing. So I do understand that I have not posted my next episode of Not So Berry. Not to worry, I'm going to be recording that soon. I had to take a little break away from the computer. I didn't realize how much I needed it, so I got myself a Nintendo Switch, and I've just been really going ham on playing the games on that thing. Decided I'd come back and do this little thing here. So this is Joe's story. They're they, them pronouns. They are non-binary. I was getting some non-binary vibes from the character when I was creating them, and then, but I decided I was going to let the LGBTQ mod decide for me, and the mod actually agreed with me, so that was a very nice thing to know. I didn't really go into creating the physical features of the character because I basically the other day created the base sim and saved it in my gallery, and then for the video I decided I was just going to make them over in my style. I did make the base sim as well, so no worries about that. But they are the first generation of the Whimsy Stories. They are homeless, and they are out on their own, wanting to build their own home and their own life with their own hands, and they're just a really generally wholesome sort of generation to start out with, and it's a lot of grinding, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun as well. So as you can see, we've got this homeless character that I can't decide on a hair for, but I did eventually, I did kind of have an idea of what kind of hair I wanted for them from when I started making them, but it took me a while to really find one that suited what I was imagining, and when I did, it just kind of ended up being sort of a half a mullet. I wouldn't call it a full mullet. It's very shaggy, very unkempt, and it kind of feels like they just haven't really taken care of their hair in a while, which for me suits the whole homeless vibe really nicely. But yeah, I also made some potential partners for them, and also got my friends Crystal and Audie, who I will link their channels in the description. I asked them if they wanted to make any potential suitors for Joe, and they both were very happy to do so, so I just put those two into the save as well. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be recording for Not So Berry or for Whimsy. When I do record next, I do kind of want to do an episode of Not So Berry before I get into Whimsy, so that'll be something that I'll have to decide pretty soon. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well and that you are entertained by my rambling. I I tend to go off on tangents. Oh, she disappeared. But yeah, you'll notice when I get into the clothing that I basically do what most other YouTubers who play the Whimsy challenge are doing, and they have like the one outfit for most of those outfit categories, and then for the swimsuit they just have the character in underwear, which is I found it was a really realistic way of representing, because I can't imagine that Joe's gonna have a lot of clothing to start out with, but once they start building their funds up and building their house and making some extra spending cash, then they'll probably end up having more clothing options to choose from, and I plan on going in and giving them a makeover to represent that and reflect that. One of the things that you do need to do as a part of the first generation is the sim has to have 3 tattoos. It doesn't say whether you need to start with the 3 tattoos or if you need to just acquire them in some way over the course of their life. But I decided I was just going to start with the 3 because I figured this would be something that they would have been doing for quite a while. Probably got their first one when they were a teenager. I mean, I really have no idea what their parents are like. I might think more about that before recording my first episode. But yeah, here I was trying to find some piercings that would work for them, but I did find that their nose shape is a little awkward for the septum piercing that I wanted, so I did settle on just a simple nose piercing, little nose hoop. And so yeah, that's pretty much where we're at now. I'm just choosing their clothing and, you know, making them look a little rugged and, you know, getting them ready for their first episode. So yeah, I should hopefully be recording the next episode of Not So Berry pretty soon, or either that or Whimsy, the first episode of Whimsy. But I hope that you are as excited as I am to begin the Whimsy Legacy, and then and that if you are as excited as I am, please like and subscribe, and, you know, leave me a comment. Right? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.